We understood that Pentecost meant something was moving, something was alive, something was shifting in the atmosphere. In many of our churches, Pentecost Sunday became one of the most celebratory Sundays of the year. In some churches, people wore red or white, representing the fire and the movement of the Holy Spirit. In some churches, the choir sang with a little bit more energy, and the musicians pushed a little bit harder. The saints testified a little louder and a little longer. Some churches had all-night prayer revivals leading into Pentecost Sunday. Pentecost Sunday became a time of what we often experience or consider as high church. Because for black folk, Pentecost was never merely about a Sunday praise or a Sunday shout. Pentecost represented divine presence. Pentecost represented the possibility that God could still move among oppressed people. Historically, the black church gravitated towards Pentecost imagery because black people understood what it meant to need the wind of God while living under the weight of empire. Our ancestors understood something about needing fire while living through slavery. They understood something about needing spirit while surviving Jim Crow. They understood something about needing divine power while systems tried daily to strip them of dignity and their humanity. Pentecost became communal hope. Pentecost became the belief that even when systems tried to keep us quiet, God could still pour out power on ordinary people. Reverend Cosette, that is why the black church has celebrated Pentecost with such intensity across generations. Because Pentecost reminded us that God was still moving even when America was not. But if I can be honest this morning, Elder Armand, Pentecost feels a little harder to celebrate this year. Because while we gather in the celebration of the movement of the Spirit, it's difficult watching voter rights continue to be stripped away. We are watching political systems reward loyalty to power over accountability. We are watching slush funds being created and corruptions created for allies of this administration while ordinary people struggle to survive. We are watching golden statues being built as idol worship while poor communities remain neglected. That gas prices continue to soar and healthcare becomes non-existent. We are watching the rise of Christian nationalism trying to reshape Christianity into something rooted more in white supremacy more than in Jesus. And all of this is happening while this nation prepares to celebrate 250 years of independence. But for black people, brown people, for immigrants, marginalized and disenfranchised communities, I don't see a sign of independence in sight. As you can scroll up and down social media or watch clips on the news that for many of us, if they could, they would chain, shackle, and oppress us at any chance that they get.